Hello and welcome to Broski's Paranormal. This is our first paranormal story. We got a couple of these because we're gonna be telling a few of our own stories to get this started. But we'd like you to send us your own ghost stories. So whether you send them in the comment section below for now, we are setting up a website so you'll be able to email us personally with your ghost stories, UFO stories, alien stories, anything paranormal. Um, so we'll be setting up a website for you to email us. But for now, if you'd like to tell us any ghost stories, you can contact us in the comment section below or by personal message on YouTube. So today's story is UFOs over the hill. This is one of our own stories, and it happened not so long ago. Actually, it was just before Christmas, and we live not exactly we kind of live next to fields, but you can see the fields and the hills from my brother's bedroom window. And one night I looked out the window, and my brother's used to me looking out and saying, "Oh, there's some blinking lights." But this day, I looked out the window, and there's just this distinctive bright light. It was too bright. I mean, it wasn't a plane, it wasn't a helicopter. It didn't move like a plane or a helicopter either, and it was just a big ball of orange light. And usually I put that down to those Chinese lanterns because everyone sets them off around that time of year. But it didn't move like one of them, and I thought I'd get the binoculars out. So we got the binoculars, put them on, and well, basically this definitely wasn't a lantern for one. It was hovering in one place. Plus, inside the ball of orange light, there was a little white disc-shaped light, and inside that were these little blinking dots. So that was pretty strange. And then it hovered for a while and then started slowly moving up and then slowly moving to the right and then behind the trees. And it was pretty creepy. And then my brother even had a look, and usually he's, like I said, used to me saying, "Oh, well, there's a blinking light in the sky," but even he said straight away, "There's something strange about that one." And anyway, it was behind a tree for a while, and then my brother went to go and have a look with the binoculars for himself. And as soon as he went to do that, it shot off and it just went and it was gone. And it was a clear sky as well, so there was no clouds, there was no mist or anything to get in the way. It had just gone. And what else was strange is we had the window open, and usually if it's a plane or a helicopter at night, we can hear it because it's silent. Everything else is silent, so you'll hear the propellers and the engines. But there was no sound, only the wind. So that was very strange. We have had it's a bit of a hot spot around here, actually. If you look on, there's a website. I think it's the something to do with the BBC, and they've got a website where it shows you the paranormal hotspots for UFOs and ghosts and things. And around here just happens to be one of those in the UK. And it was strange anyway, and it's not the first time we've seen something. I remember when I was about 8 years old, I was with my mum and half sister, and we looked out the window and saw a diamond shape. And again, we got binoculars out and had a look, and it was like a diamond spinning, and it floated exactly like this one did. You know, it hovered round. It didn't move like a helicopter or a plane or anything. And I remember that one going off quite quick too. And then the only other thing I've heard of in my family is when my uncle came here to help us with some housework, and he came downstairs really shocked, and he's not the type to like believe in aliens or anything like that. And he basically said, "I just seen something really strange in the sky. It wasn't a plane, it wasn't a helicopter. It was too bright, and it was way too fast." And he basically had seen something shoot off, hovering for a bit and then shoot off into the sky like really fast. So it sounds like kind of like what we've been seeing. I know there has been some videos on YouTube of around this area, which is Denbigh, by the way, in North Wales, and there's been some videos of UFOs on the internet. I think it was last year or the year before, and we've seen a couple of photos and things. So there has been some strange stuff. So
Well, with the thing of the first story, because I've only really seen one, which is what I mean is like, I'm not someone who believes something easy. You have to really convince me for something to happen. Like, even, like, I'm a huge believer in things like ghosts, but I don't just take it, any story. I have to think of something behind it. And with this alien stuff, I'm not huge into them. So when Aaron goes, "Oh, I see something in the sky," I think, "Oh yeah, shut up." So I turned around and looked as usual, expecting to see a helicopter, and there was something just. It's hard to explain because it's got to be one of those things where you're sort of there to look, and all I remember seeing was like, for me, I don't remember a bright orange. I remember a bright blue, maybe, I don't know. And it was pretty big. It wasn't small. It was big. Like you would notice it
yeah, that's
straight
the
off.
thing. For where it was. It wasn't the right size for a plane or helicopter. It was too big.
When you see helicopters or planes, even at night, they're quite small. You know they're from a distance. This looked like it was coming quite clear, like. And all I remember seeing was when I finally got the binoculars and I had a look, because what it was, the zip got stuck, so we missed half the time because we couldn't fucking open them. So anyway, we were looking, and I was just seeing this object, and I swear I could see what looked like either diamond-shaped things or like little windows on something. I'm not sure what I can't explain. This is what I'm saying. It's really weird. And all I remember seeing is like, well, look like something spinning. That's what I remember
that's
seeing.
what it looked like,
But
with
then
lights around it.
I said to Aaron, I like pulled my binoculars down. I was like, I'm sure I saw windows or something. And as soon as I aimed the binoculars back up, I was like, where'd it go? Maybe I've just lost it with the binoculars because it's always hard to see first place. So Aaron says it's not there now. And I took it down, and literally it just like shot like so fast you didn't see it. And we thought, well, maybe it's just gone behind the tree for a bit. So we waited, but no, just somehow shot off within like the second of me putting my binoculars down.
Yeah,
it was weird.
That's the thing. So if you've got any UFO experiences like this or any different ones, please be sure to let us know. Any alien sightings would be amazing as well. I mean, there's probably not a lot of those, but anything like that, let us know. Any ghost stories, let us know in the comments or give us a message. So thanks for listening, and the next episode is going to be about the drummer boy.
Bye bye.